These days, you don't hear much about Lyme disease without hearing about herbal therapy for Lyme disease, okay? And that's because herbal therapy has been proven to work wonders in the Lyme disease community for hundreds and thousands of people. And the benefits really outweigh the risks in a lot of ways. So let's talk about it. Hey, by the way, my name is Ryan Kearns. I suffered with Lyme disease back about 5 years ago, and it was attacking my heart. I struggled for a while and it was really hard, but I ended up beating it completely holistically using herbs, nutrition, and lifestyle. And the truth is, a lot of people are scared for their health right now, and I don't want you to be one of them. And that's why I created this channel. So while you're here, hit the subscribe button and welcome to Health Spark. Here we are constantly looking for ways to give more value and help people become healthy and have that energy, have that thriving, present mental attitude, and just become the best version of themselves. So today, herbal therapy for Lyme disease. When I went through Lyme disease, it was really tough. I got antibiotics right away, which is what they always do. They give us antibiotics, right? And I started weighing my options. Should I take antibiotics? Should I not take antibiotics? What are the benefits? What are the risks? What are we doing here? And the more I looked into it, the more I could see the potential downside of antibiotics. The more I decided, maybe it's best to try something different. Maybe it's best to go the alternative route, the holistic route. The truth is, herbs have been used for thousands upon thousands of years. So even though there's not that many direct studies of herbs where they give people herbs and see what happens and find the results. There is a few, but there's not many. There's still thousands of years of people using them to successfully treat and heal diseases throughout history. And we have a ton of data on them. They've been proven safe and effective because after all, they are just plants that we're using in our body, okay? And if we want to heal from the inside out, it makes a lot of sense to me to try to do that with the plants that were put here on the earth for us to eat, consume, use at our will. So when I started looking into herbs, I was a little bit skeptical. I was wondering, is this actually gonna work or not? And then I started to realize a few things. First of all medicine is made from mostly plants. Some have some other stuff added into it, but they're all made from plants. So basically, doctors and scientists have found a way to harness the power of nature and put it into pills or other types of medicines that they can give us. And so what's the difference really between that and between using herbs to heal? It's pretty much the same thing, right? Except for it's not created in a lab. It's not, you know, they don't add a bunch of other harmful stuff to it. And Big Pharma doesn't profit off of it because they can't own the plants, right? And the medical industry doesn't profit off of it. So that's why we don't really hear that much about it directly from doctors. There's no commercials saying, you know, you may have these side effects if you take this herb. No, none of that exists with herbs. So we can safely take them and kind of experiment, for lack of a better term, with them to see if it helps us heal from Lyme disease. Now, the big upside potential of herbal therapy is this. They don't just kill the Lyme microbes, right? The whole goal is not to just nuke the body. That is what antibiotics are kind of known for. And in this video, I'm gonna stay away from the direct comparison of antibiotics to herbs because there's not really much to compare there. They're very different and they don't do the same types of things. I have other videos on this channel where I do compare those two, herbs and antibiotics. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. But all that to say, the things that herbs can do that antibiotics can't is A, they can remodulate the immune system. See, in a lot of cases of Lyme disease, our immune system is overreacting to the fact that there's an invader in the body. And this causes tons of problems like inflammation, it can cause achy joints, it can actually cause the breakdown of the food that the actual Lyme microbes eat, which is collagen, and over time, it really wreaks havoc on the body when you have this immune system reaction that's an overreaction to a small number of microbes that are not very hostile. And so what happens is when you take herbs, you can actually remodulate your immune system. You can get it back in line, right? So it's not overreacting, it's not underreacting, it's exactly where it needs to be. And that's what is very, very important in our healing process for Lyme disease. So remodulating the immune system is one of the best parts of using herbs help in your healing process. Another way to remodulate the immune system, by the way, is using nutrition. Our immune system is completely built of our daily habits, and if we start taking in healthy foods that are high in nutrients and we get all of the nutrients that we need within our body, our immune system will actually work much better. So it's important to tackle the nutrition aspect of everything. And if you've watched this channel before, you know that I'm 100% all about nutrition. And I think that that's the #1 best way to heal the body. But the herbs come in as that little extra push to get to the end goal. First thing I did when I had Lyme disease, changed my diet immediately. And I ended up healing within 2 months. I often say 90 days just to be on the safe side, but by 1 month, I was seeing major progress. By 2 months, I didn't really feel anything at all. And by 3 months, I never thought about Lyme disease again, other than to help my clients and make videos here on this channel. So that's the really important part, is remodulating the immune system via diet, nutrition, and by using herbs. And herbs can help in that process. The second thing that herbs do is they rebuild and repair cells that were damaged from Lyme disease microbes. So the microbes, these stealth microbes, they're low in number, they're low virulence. They're not like pneumonia where it's like aggressive and it's constantly attacking your body, causing a huge inflammation response in your lungs and causing you to cough like crazy. It's not like that at all. They're very low in number. They cause very little damage, but the damage that they do cause is to our endothelial cells. They drill into our endothelial cells. They drill into spaces where they can get as much collagen from the body as they can, which is why our joints end up getting hurt, our brain, our heart. And it's very important to rebuild and repair the cells that were already damaged from the Lyme microbes. And that's one thing that works really well with herbs. And one of my favorite herbs for dealing with that process is Japanese knotweed. Now, Lyme-Wars Japanese knotweed can help. It disrupts bacterial biofilms, it protects the nervous system, and it helps rebuild and repair those natural cells, those endothelial cells that got damaged when you got Lyme disease in the first place. Another one that really helps with the remodulating the immune system is cat's claw, and we have that as well. So we got cat's claw, Japanese knotweed, and then another thing that we need to do besides repairing and rebuilding the cells is we need to protect the cells from any further damage, right? We can't just let them continue to get damaged from the microbes. So those are 3 things that antibiotics cannot do that herbs do. First of all, they remodulate the immune system. Second of all, they repair and rebuild our cells. And third, they protect our cells from further damage. Now, if we're to take antibiotics, we're kind of just killing all our healthy gut bacteria. We're killing Lyme microbes. We're killing microbes in our body, which we don't even know the potential consequences of that down the road, because there's trillions of bacteria in our body. And if we're just killing off, millions of them or billions of them or even trillions of them, it can really harm the body down the road. It makes sense on paper, let's kill some microbes, right? But when you actually think about what you're doing, it's kind of like nuking a town that has one bad guy in the middle of it. So it doesn't really make much sense to kill all of your healthy cells, all of your healthy bacteria, in order to try and get one very low in numbers, again, low virulence microbe. So we use herbs instead, and it really works very, very well. The fourth and final thing that we want to do is kill Lyme microbes. Obviously, we don't want them living there forever, but the first 3 things are more important than killing the Lyme microbes. We have to protect ourselves, we have to repair ourselves, we have to remodulate the immune system so we're not overreacting and creating all this inflammation and breakdown of important parts, right? We can't just let things go the way they are and throw antibiotics at it and hope it gets better. It just doesn't work that way. So we have Japanese knotweed, cat's claw, and the final one that I like probably the most would be angiographis. The angiographis is known as the Lyme microbe killer. It's shown that have worked with over 60% of people who have Lyme disease. Angiographis can get right in there, kill the Lyme microbes, and allow your body to start healing. And that's an amazing, amazing part of using herbs for healing Lyme, okay? So these 3 together are the powerful trio that can absolutely change the game for you and give you the advantage in the fight against Lyme disease so that you can retake your life, get back your energy, get back your life again, and finally feel healthy, finally feel whole again, and become yourself. See, I know how it is. I know that you feel like just a shell of yourself each and every day when you wake up with Lyme disease. And I know that it's wreaking havoc on your body inside and out in ways that you can't even figure out. It's your turn to get ahead of the microbes, to start beating them from the inside out. And you can do that by using these 3 herbs. Now, in July, we are launched. By the time you're seeing this video, it should already be launched. Finishing up a few things today to get it launched, but by the time you see this, it will be ready. The Lyme Wars 6-week challenge, we're gonna give you these 3 for free when you sign up. And we're going to absolutely just put our body through the challenge that it needs to go through in order to heal from Lyme disease. Okay, we need to change that diet. We need to change your nutrition, change some lifestyle habits, make sure that you're getting your body into healing mode as often as possible. Add in these herbs to protect your cells, to rebuild your cells, and to kill off the Lyme microbes. And then finally, we bring it all home with some powerful sleep regimens, the ability to take over your lifestyle really and become healthy again, right? We're talking about simple things like drinking more water, sleeping great, sweating every day, things that we can do in order to detoxify the body, turn the methylation process on, and create a healthy body again. So you can regain control, take back your life, and finally beat Lyme disease so you can get past it, move on with your life, and never have to think about it again. That's my goal for you. And the 6-week challenge is the best way to do that. So if you're interested, click the link in the description below this video or go to LymeDiseaseWars.com/6 and we will see you there. So excited to finally kick this off and help as many people as possible beat Lyme disease from the inside out using nutrition, herbs, and lifestyle. So do yourself a favor, click the link in the description below this video or go to LymeDiseaseWars.com/6. You can sign up for free, but then the actual 6-week program is not free. There is a cost to it because it costs us money to provide all of the value, all of the coaching, all of the resources that you need in order to heal. So click the link now and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.